try to speak to a AI caller, and at the same time also deal with a Google Voice expiration period. Recording it, and I'm also starting a MSN Recorder Max to a screen recorder to record the screen of what I'm doing. And then I'm saving it and placing it in the corner of the screen. In addition to that, I'd like to open my notepad to record the topics in my notepad. Now I have to look at the messages that I got to deal with. One of them is a fun AI expert. So let's copy to the clipboard buffer first, then delete it from the messages. Try to open another instance. Navigate to this Gmail account. Another thing that I wanted to do before I continue any further is to paste it into my notepad here. Control V. File save, just in case I get the blue screen of death from Microsoft. Did I copy to my clipboard buffer? I'm not sure. Let's see if I can navigate to it now. I want to navigate to this fun AI expert. Going to another account yet. Then I'll try to paste it in as yet another account. Also, I have to, oh, here it is. So I got to keep that, delete front. So I have the account name and then enter the password and continue. And now that I logged in, I want to focus in on making an outbound call. So I want to go to Google Voice. Outbound call to an AI. So here we call ChatGPT. Tell me, what do you think about my Tell me, what do you think about my domain name, Fun AI Expert? Yes, my plan is to focus on myself as an AI expert, and also about topics that are enjoyable and entertaining. So people would want to be involved with it, and I will be able to gain a lot of exposure. Yes, I would like to start with topics that involve hallucination of some kind. So they won't suffer when the AI chatbot hallucinates because the whole topic revolves around imagination and hallucination. Yes, I'd like to start with videos of events that are related to that. The trouble is that my background, I'm a professor of accounting, so technically I'm not really that knowledgeable about entertainment and gaming and other things that are involved with fun. I was thinking more about doing videos about auditing and compliance and things like that, and then, but it's not fun. That's the problem. I was thinking about more in the lines of compliance audit of building codes, of city building codes, and or maybe entertainment events of a city that has various fairs like flea market fair or other fairs. I don't know. I'm struggling with it. How can I marry IT, information technology, accounting with things that are fun? Maybe computer gaming. That sounds very good. In fact, I've done it already. I've gone to several of those fairs. I went to the spice and fruit fair and I made a video of that as if I'm auditing the spice and fruit park. I didn't look at it. I just uploaded it, and it looks good because I used also multiple cameras. I used wearable video glasses, my phone, and at the same time, a 360 surround video uh, camera. But I was very exhausted after 2 hours of walking in the park and listening in some kind of caravan of train that was visiting and driving around the park, which is huge and it's very hot. I was very exhausted, and I'm not sure that I can endure such events. Yeah, I'm planning a few more events like this, but these events are not everyday events. And one event that I'm planning is a cruise to the Bahamas, a weekend cruise to the Bahamas. Yes, I'm trying to buy also the Meta glasses and take them on my trip so I can record point of view recordings. Not yet. I'm going to various stores that are selling them and try to see if I can invite the manager of the store to be a guest speaker in my class and work with them. Yes, I spoke to him and he was very interested. He was also telling me that he has a couple of pairs of the glasses and it seems like he's very knowledgeable about it. So I will work with him to get uh, some input to the streaming directly from the glasses to Facebook and also Instagram. And I have the glasses are not yet out. They will only be available for pre order in July, which is next week. So they're expensive and I don't know if they're good enough. And if they are, I I can return them after 30 days. So I will use them for 30 days and learn the ins and outs of them and then decide whether it is relevant or not. What do what do you think? Yes, and I also thought about teaching my class about it and demonstrating the glasses in my class. So the students, I have about 100 students, will have the opportunity of trying them out and work with the store manager to come as a guest speaker so he can share his experiences, and that will give him an opportunity to sell another 100 pairs of these glasses to the students. I plan to do it in the fall semester, and right now it's the summertime. So I'm also discussing possibility to work with the city of Coral Gables in developing a website about tourist attractions to tourists of Coral Gables and in Miami. Like, for example, information about cruises, uh, uh, special fests of tropical spices and fruits. I'm very far along. I've had various presentations with representatives of the city in software development conferences and in city smart city conferences, and they are also eager to start some kind of a co-pilot or pilot test. And I also want to have another partner, the developer of Piggybot, which is software for video recognition and object recognition. Yes, the important thing is that the video recognition software speeds up the content production. In other words, what I plan to do is using this Piggybot app to capture the videos, but let the Piggybot AI app transcribe it and narrate it so I can grab the transcription and publish it along with the video on YouTube and make a hyperlink to a website to demonstrate to the students what they should do. Yes, and not only YouTube Live, which I'm using now in conjunction with the Zoom video conference. Since I'm teaching online, I I have to use Zoom, and I stream all my classes also to YouTube Live. And now with the AI glasses from Meta, I will be able to stream also my viewpoint. So when I get the blue screen of death and my PC hangs up, I will be able to show how I'm trying to revive the PC or and switch stations, switch to another PC so I can continue the lecture without much interruption because my PC hung up and got the blue screen of death. Yes, and the single most important thing is the issue of foreign students and foreign instructors like myself that have a heavy accent and have trouble narrating a video with the American accent so the Americans, which are the bulk of the students, can understand. That frees the foreign students and the foreign instructors, myself, from having to struggle with their accent, and instead using the AI to narrate the video and to write it in proper English without a foreign accent. Not yet, but I'm practicing with it, and I have a few challenges that sometimes the bandwidth is not enough. The way it works is it I capture with my phone camera and a minute video, and after that, after the minute video, the AI Piggybot app uploads it, compresses it, and uploads it to the server, and then transcribes it, and narrates it, and gives me the opportunity to listen to it in near real time and then email it to my email address. So I get an email to download. Now I want you to understand what is the Piggybot application doing. Can you explain it? Can you repeat what I said? What do you think is the Piggybot application doing? Yes, but you missed the last portion of it, which is the most important. After it lets the user listen to the narration and look at the transcript, it gives the user an opportunity to email the video and the description to their favorite email address. And in so doing, they have an email where they can download the video and download the transcript and then upload it to their desired website. Can you repeat that? That's right. And then the user can also archive it on a local hard drive. So, in case YouTube discards it or there is some problem with the streaming, and not only that, the user can then use Restream, which is another free streaming service, to stream it simultaneously also to other sites such as Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, I think it is, yes. That's right. And it is also a matter of teaching, making it a learning moment so I can teach about video object recognition and video recognition and video transcription, narration, and even translation to multiple languages. Yes, especially since a lot of our students are foreigners with a native language such as Spanish, and I am also a foreigner, so even though I teach in English and my vocabulary is very good in accounting and IT and information system, computer science, but when it comes to social events, my vocabulary in English and my accent makes it challenging for me to talk about it like an American. Yeah, and also it will make it a lot faster because I don't have to narrate it from scratch. So I can, first of all, when I get the description of the video and the video, I upload it to YouTube, and then I copy and paste the description into the video description. And then I can add to it a little bit more, but I don't have to write it from scratch, and I get a YouTube video that is not only short and digestible, but also a description that will be easily indexed by the search engines and do it very quickly without having to waste a lot of time. Yes, it also enables me to focus on learning about AI and doing other things rather than spend all this time uh, worrying about writing English properly. Yeah, and also teaching the students to do the same thing. And our foreign students can also use Chat GPT or AI callers to translate it from the English to Spanish, and then examine the content in Spanish and republish it in Spanish. Help me discuss my X Strategy Live account. I have an X Strategy Live domain name, and my feeling is that in order to develop a community and create a community around uh, strategy that is broadcasted live, streamed live over the internet for free, to teach my students how to stream live and also to gain like a social following. Yes, and that is my challenge. So, one such strategy was to use my Zoom video conferencing, that is the platform that I'm using to teach online, also to stream live to YouTube And in addition to that, using the Meta glasses to stream live at the same time to Meta's servers, to Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, I simply, while I'm teaching, every time I stream it to uh, Zoom, and the Zoom server restreams it to YouTube Live. So I have my YouTube Live stream. And in addition to that, I'm going to wear the Meta glasses and stream it one time to Instagram and another time to Facebook Live. Or my assistant, let my assistant wear it, and the assistant can stream it to Facebook, to one of the sites. So I will have three streams going simultaneously and try to create a community around it and draw people that are not registered to my class to view it for free and create a community around video recognition and object recognition and image recognition around AI. Yes, I was thinking to deploy some kind of a messaging application that is also near real time and has also video conferencing incorporated into it, such as WhatsApp. Yes, this is exactly what I was planning to do since I gave them an assignment to create a website surrounding the topic of AI. I take the textbook and I divide them into projects, and each chapter is a different project, and there are different students in it. So each students will form a group, a WhatsApp group of each chapter, so they can meet online and discuss and make tiny video conferences among the group and prepare the presentation for the class. And I'm also teaching them about AI callers. This is how I'm integrating it into the class. I'm teaching them about ChatGPT and the version that is the ChatGPT, the 800 ChatGPT, which I'm using to co-teach with myself. So every topic that I teach, I make a call to 800 ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to summarize the topic. And in so doing, I demonstrate it to them and I give them an assignment to use 800 ChatGPT on their project and ask ChatGPT to summarize their project. So that so far they've responded very well. And the last semester they made a website with a caller AI using VAPI. And VAPI is a voice API site that enables the creation of the free creation of voice chatbot. And each group made a voice chatbot for each chapter and presented it in the class for the final at the end of the semester. What do you think about it? Are you still there? Exceeded the 15 minutes, so it hung up. I don't know, just put it on the bed. Let me finish with this. Doesn't matter, sure, just do something now. Let me finish with that and let's not include it, the cut and shut in the middle of my recording. Okay? So I'm currently saving it in a special folder for X Strategy Live. I copy it to the clipboard buffer and then save it, and then paste it into my notes. After doing that, I'm going to upload it to my Google Drive. So now I go to the Google Drive, I select New, Folder Upload, and then paste the path to this subfolder that contained a copy of my notes. So I'll have multiple copies of my notes. So I know I can have a record that I complied with the Google requirement to make an outbound call every 90 days so I don't lose my Google Voice number. And then I look at the notes and say that it is uploaded one file, and I put the number one immediately after my file name so I know that I uploaded it. And I have 90 more uploads to another folder that keeps all my records of what I've done, the history of all the voice, Google Voice accounts that I dealt with. Then I go back to my email client to see if there are other Google Voice accounts that I have to deal with. So here is one that I have to deal with. It is a Moby COVID-19. So I copy it to the clipboard buffer, delete it from the message that it will expire within 30 days, and then create another space in my notepad to segregate it, and I mark it with open braces, then a couple of blank spaces, Then I paste the message with Control V, and then segregate it again with close brackets, so I know that everything between the open and closed brackets represent my Mobi COVID-19 account. And having done that, I then copy it to the clipboard buffer, edit copy. Now I have the account name in the clipboard buffer, and I'm going to navigate to that account and try to log into it and make an outbound call to the AI chatbot. So I'm pasting the account name. I select use another account. Then I paste the account name, Mobi COVID 19, and then next, and then next for the password. Then I skip the other option. Then I navigate to that waffle to select my target for the outbound call. Help me develop my Mobi COVID 19 uh, website. Mobi, like mobile, and COVID 19, like the epidemic, the COVID epidemic. I haven't developed the website yet. This is what I would like to discuss with you to figure out what features should I include there. So far, I want to include the features that are concerned with not getting COVID. What should people do in order to avoid getting COVID? And those that got COVID, what should they do to avoid getting long COVID so that they suffer for the COVID virus for a long time? Yeah, especially I focus on older people, people over 60 that have a higher propensity to get sick. And I can basically use myself as an example. I try to avoid going to close conference rooms where you're sitting like in an airplane where you are sitting with a lot of other people and you're breathing the same air and you may get infected with their viruses. Try to go instead to open space events such as for July 4th, the 4th of July, go to an open event for the American Independence Day. Yes, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to get any vaccine that is becoming available regarding all the different diseases and document it and demonstrate how I try to be vaccinated so that I don't get not only COVID but any other diseases. Yes, I do. Basically, the way that I find out about it, I go to the pharmacies that subscribe to the services, like in the United States, CVS or a similar pharmacy next to my residence, so everybody else can do it and it's free. Yes, for example, another example is the Spice and Fruit Fest in Miami. That is an open that is an open space event, so people can go for free and participate in a presentation about fruits and spices that are in a Miami type of area, tropical, semi-tropical fruits. That's right. So those are examples that I'm going to include, and then I take videos of those events using Piggybot, which is a video recognition application that, even though it is targeted primarily for the blind, I'm using it for content creation, so I don't have to worry about describing the videos. I let Piggybot describe and narrate it, and then grab it and publish it in my YouTube description and also in my website with a link to the YouTube. So I don't have to worry about uh, wasting my website space for publishing videos that I can publish on YouTube for free. Yeah, and I intend also with the Restream to publish it also on other sites like Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, I think it is called. Yeah, and that is all to teach people, especially older adults, how to stay away from COVID and also all the other disease. Get immune in time and refrain from uh, getting yourself involved in closed rooms where you breathe and inhale the viruses of everybody else in the room. Yeah, so that is my strategy. What do you think about this strategy as far as creating a community and discussing it? And also discuss in the same time people that are either retired or close to retirement, how to plan their retirement so they enjoy it and but stay away from getting infected. And also, since they are near retirement or retired already, they have a lot more free time. They don't have children and they sometimes don't have to go to work, so they can enjoy more participating in various outdoor events such as July 4th events and so on. For example, in the 4th of July, there is an event in the Biltmore Hotel in Coral Gables where there is a free concert and then observing the fireworks. Yeah, and get a free concert and also have a picnic outdoors on the beautiful green lawn of the Biltmore Hotel. Yes, it is a huge hit with the community. There are several thousand people that come to this event from all over the world, including, of course, the city of Coral Gables. And that gives them a chance also to see the Biltmore Hotel, which itself is a beautiful historical site. Enjoy the free concert from the City of Coral Gables Orchestra, have a picnic on the greens, and watch the huge fireworks show. Yeah, and that is another example also. The Biltmore Hotels provides a free tour of the Biltmore Hotel and the various amenities that it provides. So I intend to include that also in the as an example. Wherever, whichever area you live in around the world, find sites like the Biltmore Hotel that are historical sites and provide free tours and trips and share it with the community, like a community of practice that is doing the same thing around the world for retirees and other people that are interested not to not get infected with COVID, and if they have COVID, especially long COVID, to protect themselves. already went one time to this event, so I'm familiar with it and I know what to expect. It is a beautiful event, and they have one of the largest swimming pool in the world, a hotel swimming pool, and they have a golf club and a golf court and a tennis club and tennis courts and very old architecture of the building. So there is a lot to see, and I take videos of that and narrate it with Piggybot and publish it on the website to share it with the community around the world. And most importantly, my student, I give it to them as a homework assignment. So they have to do a 1 minute video with Piggybot, narrate it, transcribe it, publish it on YouTube and on various other social media such as Facebook and Instagram, and then present it as part of their final project in the class. Also, in that respect, I'm trying to partner with a developer of Piggybot so that I can help him with the development of his app, Piggybot, for a video recognition. So this is my plan. What do you think about the strategy and the plan, especially convincing the developer of the software, Piggybot, to work with us? Since he focuses on the blind community, I want to focus on the content creation community, which is a much larger community worldwide and can make that application much more sustainable financially. Yes, unlike the community of the blind, which is a small community and financially and not so sustainable to develop a large company. So we have to spread it and broaden the base of users to content creators. Yeah, and another object that I'm working on is developing a site that is called Sold for Expert. So I'm I intend to develop it to sell websites and also for real estate, to integrate AI into the real estate and web design sites and develop sites that after a while I may not be able to maintain them. So I will either sell them or partner with other companies that already are doing similar things, but more complementary things. So a real estate agency that doesn't have experts of AI, and I can assist it at developing AI to enhance their real estate business. And I forgot to mention another facet of my project and my teaching is the concept of vanity phone number. So not only do I have a domain name that spells the word Moby COVID 19, but I also have a vanity phone number that spells the same thing. So all that people have to remember is COVID 19 and the word Moby that indicates mobility. And they know the domain name as well as the phone number. Yes, and especially connecting via phone, which is also makes it very unique. So if I have that phone number in the U.S., nobody else can have the phone number. And so even if other people copy my website, they won't be able to use my phone number for the communication. So it will keep my phone and the combination of a phone number and a domain name unique and very competitive. And more importantly, prevent copycats from taking advantage of my inventions. Also, in the meantime, making it also into a teaching moment. So something that I already do, repurpose it for teaching my classes, giving them also a unique perspective. For example, in the case of the COVID 19, even though most of my students are young and in their teens, young college students, they also don't want to get the COVID disease. And being young, they have a high propensity to get the disease because they live together in dorms with other students and aggregate where in crowded bars and dense halls to meet other students. So this way I can help them recognize the importance of protecting themselves from the COVID disease. Since a lot of them are getting the COVID disease because they stay together all the time and try to meet other students in crowded dance halls and nightclubs and bars, even even in the dorms, they share a room many times with another roommate, and so they are likely to get the COVID disease and similar diseases. They don't want to get a long COVID, so they want to recover quickly from the COVID disease and avoid getting it again. Yeah, and a lot of them are required to sit in the computer lab, for example, which is a closed room with about 50 or so seats. In addition to that, they are also sitting in the class in the many classrooms with a lot of other students for a prolonged period of time, maybe sometimes 5 or 6 times a week for a total of some 9 hours, and so they can get infected from their peers. Yeah, especially university, college type of students. Most of their classes are in person and not online, so they have to sit in a crowded classroom with other students and the instructor in close proximity and share the air and breathe in the viruses of everybody else over and over again. and teaching by example is also a method that I like to teach because it makes it a lot clearer. If students cannot understand the theory or the discussion, they can see the example and already helps them interpret what to do. I think I'm almost done. Let me finish this last one.
I'll just put it here.
Yeah, put it there. Thank you.
Something.
Thanks. Okay. So now I want to go to voice and see if I can make an outbound call to ChatGPT and chat about how to sell. First of all, I have a junky email that I need to delete, so I want to delete it. Then I want to make an outbound call to ChatGPT, make sure that I'm in the right website. Help me figure out how to develop my website sold for expert. So my website is called Sold for Expert. Sold for Expert will be a website that will help sell for an expert. I was thinking about real estate, where you have to have an expert in an area, for example, that will help realtors sell their property, and also selling website digital properties, so physical properties such as real estate and digital properties such as websites. In addition to that, also selling trading strategies like expert advisors for MetaTrade has expert advisors which are automated strategy trading systems that can also be sold in a marketplace for trading automated trading strategies. That's it. And then I prefer actually, sometimes I like them so much that I don't want to really sell them. I would rather uh, participate in other sites that are doing similar things. For example, there are sites that specialize in selling digital property such as websites. So maybe once I build up the internet and also the vanity number that spells the words sold for expert, I can contact companies that are selling website, try to sell my own website, and raise the price to make it extremely high price, and also offer at a lower price a partnership deal in which I will partner with an organization that is already either selling real estate, selling website, or selling trading strategies. Yes, by making it a topic of my classes also, which I teach about IT, information technology, IS, information systems, and most importantly, AI. So I intend to have this sold for expert domain name, focus on AI expert that will help companies sell various digital and physical properties such as real estate and website and digital automated trading strategies for currency, commodities, cryptocurrencies, futures, and so on. Yes, what companies are currently engaged in selling websites? Yes, Flippa. What is the domain name of the Flippa company? And how do you spell Flippa? Flippa? What are the other names that you mentioned? Can you tell me their domain name, the spelling of their domain name, and the domain name extensions? Bye. So I saved my notes, and now I want to make sure that I stop the recording. First of all, I'm going to stop the recording on my video.